In this video, we are comparing the ROG Phone 7 versus the RedMagic 8 Pro. The ROG Phone 7 starts with 256 gigabytes for $1,000 US. The RedMagic 8 Pro can start with the same one for $650 US and has an extra storage option of 512 gigabytes for $800 US. The screen on these is about the same, 6.8 inches compared to 6.78 inches. You won't feel the difference even when you're holding these two side by side. They both have an AMOLED display. The resolution on the RedMagic 8 Pro is a little bit higher, but even holding them side by side, you will not notice the difference. The refresh rate on the RedMagic is 120 Hz compared to the ROG Phone 7's 165 Hz. I've never used 165 Hz, so I'm not sure if this feels that much smoother or not. The ROG Phone 7 gets 200 nits higher brightness on max and peak. They both have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 clocked at 3.2 GHz. The CPU Antutu of the ROG Phone 7 is 396,482, and the Antutu on the RedMagic 8 Pro is 42,663. Most likely due to software optimization is why this is a little bit faster. The GPU Antutu on the ROG Phone 7 is 610,294, while the GPU on the RedMagic 8 Pro is 6,147. They're both 5G capable, and they both use a 4nm process. The camera on the RedMagic 8 Pro is a triple camera with a 50 megapixel wide, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 2 megapixel macro. The camera on the ROG Phone 7 is 50 megapixel wide, 13 megapixel ultra wide, and 5 megapixel macro. On paper, it definitely looks better, but it all comes down to software optimization. The zoom is 10 times on the RedMagic and 8 times on the ROG Phone. So if you need that extra 2x, then I guess that's the phone that's worth it for you. Highest video recording resolution and FPS for the ROG Phone 7 is 8K at 24, while for the RedMagic it's 8K at 30. And honestly, in my opinion, I don't think most people need 8K ever anyway. Let's get battery there. The capacity on these is both 6,000 milliamps, and I do believe they both have a dual cell battery. The charge speed on both is 65 watts, but if you get the Chinese version of the RedMagic 8 Pro, it is 80 watts for some reason. They both charge in the same amount of time, same battery and same charge speed. The battery life on the RedMagic 8 Pro is 15 minutes more, which it all comes down to what you're doing. If you're gaming, watching videos, browsing the web, it all depends. The design on the RedMagic 8 Pro is futuristic yet simple, has very thin bezels, and the camera is actually under the screen. It has built-in triggers, while the design on the ROG Phone 7 is a futuristic design with LED lights, gamer-centric. The front has huge bezels, most likely to rest your fingers on, which some people will actually like, but design perspective, it definitely does not look as good. It has built-in triggers also, which they like to call air triggers. It weighs 239 grams, while the RedMagic weighs 228. Not much of a difference, but I think if you're holding it, you will notice that little bit of a difference. So which phone of these phones actually wins? Well, the ROG Phone 7 has a higher refresh rate, 165 Hz versus 120 Hz, higher brightness of 200 nits, slightly higher GPU score, and higher resolution cameras, while the RedMagic 8 Pro has slightly higher resolution on the screen, slightly higher CPU score, slightly better video recording FPS, and has 2x more zoom, and you get that 15 minutes of extra battery life. And the problem with the RedMagic, or the Asus ROG Phone 7, is it has much higher price point. So according to nanoreview.net, if you're getting them both in 256 gigabytes, the RedMagic 8 Pro has a 50.3% increase in value for money. So if you're looking to not spend the most money you can on your phone and still get the same amount of performance, I would definitely go with the RedMagic 8 Pro, but that is just my opinion.